Alright guys, I was thinking about something I wanted to share, make a video about it. This bird up here wants to get in the way of my video today. Because he's a major kook. Major kook. And so that reminds me of my video. Top 3 reasons why you might look like a kook at the skate park. Top 3. There's going to be way more than 3 reasons. And I may give more than 3 reasons right now, but there's 3 that are on the top of my mind. So what spurs this video idea is last weekend there was a guy out here, probably in his late 40s, early 50s. My age. I'm about to be 50 in a couple months. But anyhow, he comes up to me after we're getting ready to leave, me and my son, and he's like, "Hey dude, how long you been skating for?" And I tell him 3 years. He goes, "What age were you when you started?" I said I was 46, probably about to turn 47. And he's like, "No way." He goes, "How good were you when you started?" And I said, "Honestly, I never skated a bowl before." And he's like, "Really?" He's pretty shocked by that. And I'm like, "Yeah, but I skated regularly. I skated a couple days a week, pretty much, besides a weekend here and there." And he's pretty impressed with that, but he was concerned about one thing, and he asked me this question. He goes, "Did you feel self-conscious about coming out to a skate park with kids at your age?" And I was like, "Yeah, I guess sure I did a little bit when I first came out. But I came out with kids, and I'm an older dude. I'm not really too concerned with what anybody thinks anymore. But yeah, probably when I first came out, I felt a little more pressure with some of the older dudes, some of my peers, right? If there were some rippers at the bowl, then I was like, maybe I don't want to skate with them. Once you come out, you start getting a few of the basics, you start feeling more comfortable with it. But that brings me to this point. How to not look like a kook in your 40s, 50s, and 60s skateboarding. For that matter, how to not look like a kook at any age, because I see the number 1 point on my list for today. The biggest, most obvious kook thing I see is somebody that pulls up to the skate park but then skates in the parking lot. And I have a couple times whistled to somebody, got their attention, said, "Hey, come here," and actually got them to walk over to me, and I say, "Hey, why don't you skate up here? This concrete is way smoother than that chunky blacktop down there." And then I introduce myself, and "Is it like your first time here?" And yeah, all the time. So, number 1, if you're gonna go to the skate park to skate, go to the skate park and skate. You look more kooky than anyone if you're out there skating in the street or the parking lot at the skate park. Definite kook maneuver to do. So that's number 1. Number 2, if you're one of those guys that's concerned about what people think, and you're a dad, 40, 50, or 60, you gotta lose those New Balance you wear on Mother's Day. You gotta wear on family holidays. I mean, there might be a New Balance skate shoe, but you know what I mean. If you're rocking that dad pair of New Balance cross trainer shoes, lose them. Get yourself some skate shoes. For sure. Also, dad Dockers, not okay. There was a guy we skated with out here before. He was mid-40s. He was actually a friend, skated with some friends at the time, and he came out here wearing like a vest, like one of those puffy vests with no sleeves, button-down shirt, Dockers belt, shirt tucked in, the whole 9 yards, even some of those like black New Balance shoes. And I'll tell you what, he came out with confidence. He had some balls too. He came out hitting coping out here. His balls far surpassed his skill level, and it was impressive. That dude could wear anything he wanted. The reason he could wear anything he wanted is because he didn't give a damn. So that's the number 1 on the list of badass things to do. First off, don't give a darn. But anyway, number 1 on my list, get out of the car and come skate at the park. Number 2 on my list, don't wear the dad dockers or the dad shoes. Number 3 reasons that you might look like a kook at the skate park is not skating. Just get in there and do it. If you're not skating, you're standing around, you're on your cell phone, you look like a kook. Get out there and do something and skate. Now for the bonus. The bonus is the one thing that makes you rule over everybody else. And this is what guys in their 40s, 50s, and 60s should already have. The guy that asked me this question the other day, last weekend, the fact that you're old enough to not give a damn, that priceless. That's where we all sit. You know what? It doesn't matter what anybody thinks, you know? It does not matter. Get out there and do your thing, boys. All right. Later's on, guys.